This case, the court is taking its lunch break. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 2331, State of Texas versus Yesenia Cardenas. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
John Young.
And are you Ms. Cardenas?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that you're charged with theft under $2,500 enhanced? Because the state is proceeding as a repeat count, range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a
Court resumes after the lunch break. The gavel strikes with sharp finality. The state of Texas v. Yesenia Cardenas is now underway. But this isn't a run-of-the-mill theft case. Due to Yesenia's past convictions, the charges are elevated. This could mean 2 to 10 years behind bars. The judge wastes no time setting the tone. This courtroom doesn't trade in pity. It deals in outcomes, real consequences, real time. No illusions, no second chances.
will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Can we go off the record for a moment? All right, so I'm looking at her history because I'm trying to multitask up here. There are prostitution charges, theft charges, which may or may not be related to the prostitution charges. Has anybody talked to her? I don't know if...
Everyone listens up. This court doesn't mess around with plea bargains. If something feels off to the judge, she won't hesitate. More time, no warning. Yesenia stays silent, attentive. She waives her right to a jury trial. This isn't unfamiliar ground for her. But this moment is bigger than legal procedure. It's a pivotal fork in the road. She's been at this juncture before, and if something doesn't shift, she'll end up back here, if she even makes it out next time.
People just want her to do, or she just wants to do her prison time and be done. But if she just does her prison time and be done, we're going to be back here for prostitution charges and more theft charges. All right, so you would prefer to just go to prison and do your time?
I mean,
Well, I will tell you, people say in this courtroom probation is difficult, and it is. But it's supposed to be designed to rehabilitate people. But what I can tell you, if you have a drug problem, which usually nobody grows up and says they want to be a prostitute, right? Because that's dangerous. It's dangerous with regards to diseases out there. I always tell people there's super gonorrhea now. There's no cure for it.
Let's call it what it is. This case isn't really about shoplifting. The judge strips away any sugarcoating. Yesenia's record is marked by pain, addiction, and betrayal. This isn't a courtroom drama. It's about basic survival. No one dreams of this life, the judge says, and it's true. No one gets here without a long, rough journey. Medical scares, poor decisions, high-risk living. The danger isn't theoretical, it's real. But today the court offers more than punishment. It offers a way forward if Yesenia's ready.
You never know who it's going to be. Is it going to be somebody who's going to want to kill you or something, and you end up being a part of a Lifetime movie, or somebody discovers a serial killer and you're their latest victim? Or either you end up getting some bad drugs or you OD and somebody has to identify your body. So if you want, I will follow this agreement and give you the 3 years in prison if the evidence is sufficient, or I can try to get you help. But what I can tell you, the help you need is inpatient treatment. So it would be inpatient treatment.
well, what kind of inpatient treatment would that mean?
Oh, see, you can't write your own program.
Yeah.
Let me just
The choice is laid out: 3 years in prison or a shot at real recovery. But recovery isn't easy. It means discomfort. It means giving up control. If Yesenia's way worked, she wouldn't be here. This cycle, it's a trap. And she's stuck. There's a path out, but it won't be painless. She has to choose it. The clock's ticking. What will she do?
can't write your own program, because writing your own program hasn't worked for you. Because if it would have worked, guess what? You wouldn't have all these prostitutions. You wouldn't have all these theft cases. You wouldn't be here. So if you want the just to go along with the 3 years, I'll give you 3 years. But unless there's some sort of intervention in your life, it's not going to work.
Well, I was recently just put on bond, like, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, and I was on full house arrest.
So here's the thing. You have two choices. In my understanding, they gave you two choices. You can either do probation, and it's going to involve inpatient treatment because you need it, or either you're going to prison. And I always tell people when they make the choice for prison.
Let's be honest, time's going to pass no matter what. The real question is how that time changes you. The judge spells it out. No one aspires to end up here. Somewhere things went off track, whether because of trauma or survival instincts. But this isn't how the story has to end. The judge isn't just handing down a decision, she's giving a warning. This is it. Yina needs to hear it before her window closes for good.
Time will pass whether you're in the prison or not. The question is whether or not you want the time that's passing to somehow change your life and put you on the straight and narrow. I don't think when you were in elementary school, people saw you and said, oh, she's going to be a prostitute, and still something in your life happened along the way where you were using drugs and you started selling your body and then all of these other things. But what I can tell you, you need inpatient treatment. That's what you need. But if you're going to continue on this route, is your mom still alive?
Yes, ma'am.
Your mom may end up having to identify your body. Somebody going to find a body in some field in San Antonio. Maybe somebody will have reported you missing, and then your mom or somebody's going to have to identify your body.
Then things hit home. The judge asks about Yina's mother. Is she still alive? Yes, ma'am, Yina responds. Then comes the reality check. If nothing changes, that same mother could end up identifying her body. Just another name, another life lost too soon. The courtroom falls silent. That's the path without help. No redemption, just finality. But right now, there's still a choice. Take the help or accept the danger. This isn't about vengeance. It's about breaking the cycle.
So if you want to do the 3 years in prison, I will give you the 3 years in prison. But if you want the court to give you probation, I will give you probation. Choose now.
Take 3 years.
All right. All right. So according to the plea bargain agreement, you're proceeding on count 2. Punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. There are no applications. They're taking in consideration 2024 PF 07597. Did you understand that to be the plea defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea? Defense is, I'm sorry, Ms. Cardenas, is that the plea? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yina chooses prison, 3 years. The deal is done. The plea is entered. She's also hit with a $22,000 fine. The courtroom shifts into gear. Documents, procedures, formalities. Her lawyer speaks up, explaining someone from Yina's life steered her down this road. That person's in prison too. But this moment, it's Yina's alone. Her shot at peace. Maybe even a new direction. No more quick fixes. No more hiding. Just time and the hope for healing.
After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty, and the court will find the enhancement true based upon your plea of true and based upon State's Exhibits 1 and attachments. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, unfortunately, the person that, so to speak, sucked her into this lifestyle was her husband.
Mhm.
So he is currently serving time, I believe. And she just wishes to put this whole business behind her.
All right. The court will sentence you to 3 years in the prison. There's to be no contact with minors, no contact with Esmeralda A. Valdez. Take in consideration 2024 PF 07597. Give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Is that your mom or?
No.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
The final sentence is delivered. 3 years. No contact with minors, no firearms, no more chances. Yina's future is now inked into the system. The judge reads out the terms. No emotion, no theatrics, just facts. Yina signs. She nods in acknowledgement. The court moves on. But for her, this is everything. A crossroads or the end of the road. Because this isn't just a judgment. It's a fight for survival.